Before the New Year's bell rings, imagine stepping into 2025 with clear goals, healthy habits, and a mind brimming with energy. Are you ready to let go of what's holding you back and finally take control to build the future you've always desired? In this video, we'll explore 10 essential steps to kickstart 2025 with confidence and strength. From cultivating a positive mindset, learning new skills, and investing in your health, to building a solid financial foundation, each step is designed not only to provide actionable strategies, but also to help you discover the best version of yourself. And don't skip any part, because if you're here, you've already set yourself apart from the crowd by choosing self-growth. Leave a comment saying, "I'm seeking change in 2025, to mark the moment you decided to take action. Now, join me as we uncover how to make 2025 the year of transformative inspiration. Number 1. Get rid of all the bad habits. Time is the most valuable asset, yet bad habits silently erode this precious resource, hindering us from becoming the best version of ourselves. To step into 2025 with readiness and more meaningful life, breaking free from bad habits is not just a choice, but a necessity. Habits are the building blocks of life. They shape our mindset, health, relationships, and the path to success or failure. Even a seemingly small bad habit can become an invisible chain that traps us in a stagnant comfort zone. Imagine someone spending hours every evening scrolling through social media instead of learning a new skill or spending time with family. The result is not only stagnation in personal growth, but also the gradual fading of relationships. Whether good or bad, habits always leave their mark on our lives. Take a moment to pause and ask yourself, which habits are holding me back? Is it skipping morning exercise out of laziness, or staying up late watching movies despite knowing you'll feel exhausted the next morning? These seemingly minor actions are the culprits behind declining health, unstable moods, and reduced life performance. Bad habits often persist because they provide immediate comfort. Staying up late to watch a new episode, even though you know you'll be sleep-deprived the next day, offers an instant sense of reward. But the price you pay is a sluggish mind and an unproductive day. To overcome this, focus on the long-term rewards. Instead of staying up late, think about the energetic morning and the accomplishments you can achieve when you start the day full of vigor. For example, instead of spending 30 minutes each day scrolling through social media, try replacing that time with reading a few pages of a book. A friend of mine once shared that he replaced his habit of scrolling on his phone before bed with reading psychology books. Initially, the change was challenging, but after a month, he noticed deeper sleep and a clearer mind every morning. Change doesn't need to happen abruptly. You don't have to eliminate all bad habits overnight. Start with small steps. Set a goal to go to bed 15 minutes earlier each day. Gradually reduce social media time by using tracking apps, or spend just 5 minutes each morning practicing deep breathing. These small steps, when accumulated, will lead to significant transformation. Close your eyes and imagine a version of yourself in 2025, full of confidence, health, and energy. That image is the guiding light to help you persevere every day. Every time you let go of a bad habit, you are moving closer to that better version of yourself. As you feel the progress, your confidence and motivation will surge, giving you the strength to maintain these new positive habits. Change is not easy, but holding on to bad habits is no less burdensome. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Every day you delay gives bad habits more power. Start now, take small steps, and take positive actions so that 2025 greets you as a completely new version of yourself, strong, confident, and proud. Marcus Aurelius said it best: "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." Number 2, reflect on the past year. As 2025 approaches, one of the most transformative actions you can take is to pause and reflect on the past year. In the relentless rush of life, we often charge forward without looking back, missing out on the invaluable lessons hidden within our experiences. The ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." Reflection is how we make the most of life. It is the bridge that connects the person we are today with the person we aspire to become. Taking quiet time to confront your thoughts is not a luxury, but a necessity. Reflection allows you to evaluate what worked, what didn't, and what needs adjustment. Without reflection, we risk carrying old burdens into the future, repeating mistakes, and overlooking the victories we've worked so hard to achieve. It is in the stillness of reflection that clarity emerges, a clarity that reveals not only the external events of the past year, but also the inner transformations that have shaped you. Start by finding a quiet, distraction-free space. Stephen, a father of 2 and an amateur guitarist, did this on a cold December evening. After his children were asleep, he sat by the fireplace with a notebook and a cup of tea. He began listing 3 categories: successes, failures, and lessons. What seemed like a simple exercise quickly became profound. Reflecting on his successes, Stephen realized that he had not only mastered a challenging guitar piece, but also rekindled a long-dormant passion for music. When looking at his failures, Stephen admitted that he often neglected time with friends, using his busy schedule as an excuse. This realization prompted him to plan monthly meetups with friends to ensure he didn't lose those valuable connections. Stephen's story illustrates the immense value of reflection. It's not about perfection, it's about progress and an honest acknowledgement of where you stand. Reflection teaches us to appreciate victories, no matter how big or small. Have you reached a personal milestone, overcome a fear, or simply shown resilience during tough times? Acknowledge it. Celebrate yourself. On the other hand, failures should not be hidden. If you let them, failures can become your most reliable teacher. When you evaluate where you went wrong, whether it was giving up on a fitness goal, handling a conflict poorly, or procrastinating on a project, view these moments as feedback, not failure. It may feel uncomfortable, but it is essential to confront difficult truths. Have you allowed habits or distractions to drain your energy without adding value? Have you maintained relationships that deplete your emotions? Reflection demands ultimate honesty. Only by facing these truths can you set boundaries and realign your time and energy toward what truly matters. As you continue this journey of reflection, ask yourself, what do you want to carry into the new year? Growth is not accidental, it is intentional. Consider the habits, skills, and mindsets that will help you thrive. In the next step, we will explore how to focus on meaningful and achievable self-development. Whether it's practicing mindfulness, learning a new skill, or deepening your relationships with loved ones, the next step will equip you with the tools to build a future grounded in purpose and strength. But first, take a moment, look back, reflect deeply. Everything you uncover now will become the foundation for the next phase of your journey. What treasures from the past year will you carry into 2025? Let's embark on this together. Number 3, focus on personal growth. Personal growth is not a magical occurrence that happens randomly. It is a conscious choice, a daily commitment to yourself to become a better version of who you are. Looking back on the past year, are you proud of how you've overcome challenges, developed new skills, or improved your mental well-being? If not, now is the perfect time to begin this journey. Because 2025 won't wait for you. It will arrive like a blank page, and it is your responsibility to fill that page with meaningful marks. Personal growth is not about comparing yourself to others or striving for perfection. It is a unique journey where you focus on improving yourself compared to who you were yesterday. This requires identifying areas for development, whether it's health, mindset, life skills, or building relationships. For example, you might start by writing down a list of things you want to improve and setting specific, achievable goals. Ask yourself, are you satisfied with how you care for your body? Have you read a book in the past month to broaden your thinking? These questions are not meant to criticize, but to help you understand where you currently stand on your growth journey. Thinking is the foundation of all change. A person with a growth mindset will view failure as a lesson rather than a barrier. If you're learning to play the guitar or any musical instrument, at first, your fingers will hurt, and the sounds you produce might not be pleasant. But with daily practice, you'll notice improvement. The key is not to give up halfway. Good health is the foundation of growth. If you lack energy, all other goals become harder to achieve. Commit to maintaining a balanced diet, exercising daily, even if just for 20 minutes, and allowing yourself to rest when needed. Remember, a healthy body nourishes a strong mind. Besides that, continuous learning is a key factor. Have you ever spent 20 minutes a day learning a new skill, such as a language, cooking, or digital techniques? These small improvements accumulate over time and bring significant results. Big changes always start with small steps. Right now, you can begin by choosing a specific area to focus on developing. Ask yourself, are you willing to spend 10 minutes a day journaling? Are you brave enough to distance yourself from negative relationships and seek out an inspiring community? Personal development is not a race, it's a journey. Be patient and kind to yourself as you take those first steps. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start, because the perfect moment is right now. What do you think about these methods of personal development? What is your top priority before 2025 begins? Leave a comment and share your journey, because who knows, your story might inspire someone else. Number 4, forgive and let go of the past. Forgiving and letting go of the past is a liberating journey, not for others, but for yourself. As you step through the door to 2025, the first thing you need is not the burden of old memories, but the freedom of a lightened heart. We often hold on to wounds, mistakes, or even unfulfilled expectations. But do you realize that these very things are preventing you from moving forward into the future with all your potential? Let's take the story of Simon, a man haunted by a broken friendship. Years ago, he was betrayed by his best friend, and since then, Simon could never stop thinking about the pain. Every time he tried to make new friends, he found it hard to open up, afraid of being hurt again. But one peaceful morning, Simon decided to sit down and write. He listed the name of his former friend, the feelings he had carried for so long, and what he felt when everything fell apart. Each line of writing flowed out like tears long suppressed. He didn't need to see his friend again or hear an apology. Simon chose to forgive, not because his friend deserved it, but because he deserved to live without carrying that weight. The journey of forgiveness is not always easy or quick. It is a series of small decisions each day to let go. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting what happened or condoning the wrongdoing. It is a way to free yourself from negative emotions and open the door to peace. When you forgive, you tell the past, "You no longer have control over me." You also need to remember that forgiveness is not just for others, but also for yourself. Have you ever felt regret for a wrong decision or a missed opportunity? That's part of being human, part of the lessons life brings. Forgive yourself so you can focus on becoming a better version of yourself in the future. Another important aspect of letting go is learning to release unrealistic expectations. Perhaps you've spent years chasing a goal only to realize it doesn't truly align with who you are. Instead of staying stuck, let it go. When you let go, you make room for new opportunities and things that hold more meaning for you in the present. Imagine this: if there were no limits, what would you want your 2025 to look like? What would you do? Who would you become? Writing down what you desire is not just a psychological exercise. It's an act of tapping into the power of your subconscious, turning ideas into reality. Take the time to think deeply, but don't be afraid to dream big. This is the moment you lay the foundation for the future you deserve. Are you ready to write a new chapter? Let's continue with Number 5. Write down what you want in 2025. Have you ever felt like you're living a day without knowing where you're headed, like a ship adrift on the vast ocean with no destination? That is the power of clarity, the light that guides you through foggy journeys. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Your mind needs to be shaped by clear and meaningful goals, because what you focus on today will define the person you become tomorrow. Before the year 2025 knocks on your door, take some time to ask yourself, what do I truly desire for the coming year? Not just fleeting thoughts, but a serious moment where you confront yourself. Writing down your goals is not merely symbolic. It's the first step in turning ideas into reality. When you put pen to paper, vague notions suddenly become concrete, helping you focus more on achieving them. Don't just write down that you want to succeed. Ask yourself, what does success mean to you? Is it earning a specific amount of money, improving your health, or building a lasting relationship? Specific goals like saving $10,000 by December or losing 9 kilos in the next 6 months will help you create actionable plans more easily. Not only do you need to know what you want, but also why you want it. The reason is the deep motivation that helps you overcome challenges. Perhaps you want to improve family life, prove your abilities to yourself, or simply feel proud when you look back on the journey. When writing down your goals, always keep emotions at the center. Break down your goals into areas such as career, health, relationships, and personal development. This helps you maintain balance in life and ensures you don't neglect important aspects. And don't forget to set deadlines. A goal without a specific time frame is just a dream. For example, instead of simply saying save money, commit to save $500 every month in 2025. Writing down your goals is not the final step. Regularly review the list, especially on days when you feel tired or want to give up. Share your goals with a trusted friend or family member so they can hold you accountable and remind you not to quit halfway. Writing goals is not just an action, it is like reshaping your entire life. A year from now, when you look back, you'll realize it all started with this small but powerful decision. We want to extend our heartfelt gratitude and congratulations to you for making it halfway through today's video. Your presence here shows that you are ready for a transformative journey of self-improvement. Remember, every change begins with small but steady steps. Now, let's continue focusing on the remaining 5 important steps in things before 2025 begins. The next step will help you prepare for a stable and promising financial future. Start saving for the future. Let's explore how to create financial peace of mind and achieve your big dreams in life. Number 6. Start saving for the future. When we talk about saving, we are not merely referring to putting money in the bank. On a deeper level, it is the act of building a foundation of security, freedom, and peace of mind for oneself. Saving is not a luxury, but an essential step in preparing for the uncertainties of life. As the philosopher Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Thus, saving is not just about managing money, but also about managing your life. Imagine waking up one day with enough savings to handle any emergency, a broken car, an unexpected medical bill, or even an unplanned period of unemployment. Those savings are not just money. They are a guarantee that you can face any challenge without sacrificing your inner peace. On the contrary, without saving, financial difficulties can easily spiral into crises with no way out. No one but you can prepare for your financial future. This is a personal responsibility that each of us must clearly recognize. Whether you aspire to a cozy home, a dream vacation, or a peaceful retirement, it all begins with understanding that saving is the key. Ask yourself, can the future I desire be achieved if I continue to squander the present? You don't need to save a large amount of money right away. Small steps will make a difference. Start by tracking your expenses for 1 month. This will help you identify unnecessary spending and cut back on it. Next, set aside 10% of your monthly income and automatically transfer this amount into a separate savings account. Stay disciplined and don't let temporary indulgences derail your long-term goals. An emergency fund is essential to deal with unexpected situations. Your goal should be to save enough for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Additionally, to prevent your savings from sitting idle, explore and start investing. You can participate in index funds or retirement accounts to grow your wealth steadily. When you save, you're not just accumulating money, but also building confidence and gaining control over your life. Every dollar saved is a step closer to financial freedom and an affirmation that you are living responsibly and with a plan. Remember, saving is not about giving up the present. It's about investing in a future where you no longer have to worry about the unexpected. Start your savings journey today. Share your savings goals in the comments or the methods you've used to maintain financial discipline. Who knows, your story might inspire others. Together, we can build a community that lives responsibly and works toward a brighter future. Number 7. Work on your mindset. The mind is like a fertile piece of land that will flourish depending on what you plant in it. If you choose to sow seeds of confidence and optimism, your mind will become a place filled with hope and strength. But if you allow seeds of doubt and negativity to take root, your mind will become barren soil, yielding only stagnation and failure. As the philosopher Epictetus once said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them." It is how we perceive issues that determine the reality we live in, and this is why working on our mindset is one of the most important tasks as we approach 2025. Imagine a simple situation. You are preparing for a morning run. As you open the door, you realize it's raining. A person with a negative mindset might complain, feel uncomfortable, and decide to stay indoors. However, someone with a positive mindset would see the rain as an opportunity to challenge themselves, enjoy the fresh air, and experience the renewal that a new day brings. Mindset is like a lens that shapes how you perceive and interact with the world. It's not just about fleeting optimism, but also about the ability to turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Many people think mindset is something that comes naturally, but in reality, it's a choice you must practice every day. When facing difficulties, you can choose how to view them. Will you see failure as the end or as a lesson? For instance, a beginner starting to run might feel discouraged by sore muscles and an inability to cover as much distance as desired. But if they shift their mindset and view the soreness as a sign that their body is adapting and growing, they will find joy in gradually improving their speed and endurance, relishing the sense of triumph with every step forward. Ask yourself, what do I often say to myself when I fail? If your answer involves negative thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed, it's time to reprogram your mindset. Practicing positive affirmations, such as I am capable of achieving what I desire, can help you change the way you perceive yourself. This not only fosters confidence, but also sparks powerful actions to propel you forward. Instead of avoiding challenges, face them head-on. Each challenge is an opportunity for you to learn and grow stronger. Remember, failure is never the end unless you allow it to define you. For instance, if you join a dance class and struggle to keep up with the rhythm, you can either leave in embarrassment or stay, laugh at your awkwardness, and enjoy the learning process. A positive mindset is a tool that helps you find humor and meaning in seemingly difficult situations. Gratitude is a powerful method for reprogramming your mindset. By writing down 3 things you are grateful for each day, you shift your mind from a state of lack to one of abundance. Additionally, connect with inspiring people who encourage you to become the best version of yourself. Steering clear of negative energy is a way to protect and nurture your mindset. Working on your mindset is not an overnight task, but a long-term journey requiring patience and perseverance. However, as you cultivate positive thoughts, practice gratitude, and face challenges with courage, you unlock the door to your greatest potential. Before 2025 begins, sow the seeds of confidence and optimism, because you are the one who will reap what you have sown. Number 8. Let go of what's holding you back. Have you ever felt like you were standing in front of a door, your hand gripping the handle, but unable to open it? The thing holding you back isn't the door itself, but the burdens in your heart, fear, doubt, or even relationships that no longer hold value. Sometimes, to move forward, you don't need anything more. You just need to let go. Let's dive into the story of Anna, a young woman working in the marketing industry. Anna used to be a rising star at work, but after a failed project, she became obsessed with avoiding risks. Her fear of making more mistakes was so overwhelming that she refused to take on new opportunities. One day, while confiding in a friend, she was asked, "What's holding you back?" That question was a wake-up call. Anna realized that her past failure no longer existed. It was just a ghost she had been carrying with her. Like setting down a heavy backpack, she decided to let go. She started small, taking responsibility for a new project. Before long, Anna regained her confidence and became even more successful than before. What she needed wasn't a new skill, but to release the invisible weight she had been carrying. What about you? Is there something holding you back? It could be a relationship that has drained your energy, a job that no longer holds meaning, or negative thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't do this." Ask yourself, if that thing were gone, how would your life change? The Stoics taught that while we can't control everything, we can control how we respond. And sometimes that control lies in the choice to let go. Letting go is not a sign of failure, but a testament to inner strength. It's not easy, but it's worth it. You can start small. Say goodbye to things that exhaust you, a bad habit, a negative thought, or even lingering resentment. Gradually, you'll find that each time you let go, you move closer to the person you aspire to be. As you cross this threshold, a new horizon will open up. But what will you do when you are no longer bound? That is the moment to learn. Are you ready to explore new things, to try skills you've never attempted? The world is an unlimited treasure trove of knowledge and experiences, and your next step is how you'll color your future. But to get there, you must start now. Lay down the burdens and prepare your mind to embrace what lies ahead. Are you ready to begin a new journey? It just takes one more step to learn something you never thought you could do. We'll move forward together. Number 9, learn something new. On the journey of life, perhaps nothing is more valuable than the ability to continuously learn. Learn something new is not just advice, but a compelling call to action. Invest in yourself before 2025 begins. Learning not only keeps you up to date with a rapidly changing world, but also allows you to explore your inner self, enrich your emotions, and even transform your life in a positive direction. Learning something new is a way to step out of your comfort zone, where many people often find themselves stuck. The world is changing every day, and if we don't move forward, it's easy to realize we've been left behind. But learning isn't just about catching up. It's also an opportunity to create new value. Did you know that Elon Musk taught himself programming using only books as a child? That self-learning ability laid the foundation for his remarkable career of innovation. Imagine learning a new language. At first, it might feel like struggling with unfamiliar syllables, but little by little, you'll feel more connected to the wider world. Acquiring a new skill like coding, playing the guitar, or even cooking not only makes you more adaptable, but also nurtures your confidence. Every skill you gain is a puzzle piece that completes the picture of your life. Sarah's story is a vivid illustration. At 35, she was a single mother who felt her life had come to a standstill. One day, she decided to learn graphic design through an online course. Initially, she struggled to grasp basic concepts, but with perseverance, she mastered Adobe Illustrator within 6 months. Not only did she secure a better job, but Sarah also became a source of inspiration for her son, who always saw his mother striving tirelessly. If you're wondering what to learn, choose something that excites you. It might be a cooking skill you've always wanted to try, or simply learning how to use a camera to capture beautiful family moments. Set specific goals, such as take 10 great photos next month, or cook 3 new dishes every weekend. Most importantly, break your goals into smaller steps and take them one step at a time. Don't fear mistakes, as every failure is an opportunity to learn something new. Embrace them as a natural part of the growth process. The internet, books, and community groups are invaluable resources to support you on this journey. Don't learn just out of obligation or pressure. Learn for joy, curiosity, and the desire to understand. When learning becomes a long-term habit, it will open limitless doors, helping you discover potentials you never thought you had. Remember, every skill you acquire is a step forward in building the life you dream of. What do you think about the power of learning something new? Have you ever experienced change by trying a completely new skill or field? Please share your story in the comments so we can inspire each other. Number 10. Invest in your health. Imagine standing atop the peak of your achievements, wealth, success, and recognition, only to realize that the very foundation enabling you to enjoy these accomplishments, your health, has been neglected. This strength begins with a body and mind working in harmony because, without health, all other goals become meaningless. As 2025 approaches, consider health as the most important investment you can make. Your health is the vessel through which you experience life. A healthy body and mind give you the energy to chase your dreams, the resilience to weather life's storms, and the clarity to appreciate the present moment. Stoic philosophers often emphasize the fleeting nature of life, urging us to prioritize what truly matters. By taking care of your health, you not only extend your lifespan, but also make those years vibrant and meaningful. Every bite you take is a choice, a vote for a stronger and healthier version of yourself. Picture preparing a plate of fresh greens, lean protein, and healthy fats. Each component energizes you, sharpens your focus, and sustains your endurance. In contrast, an endless cycle of processed foods and sugary snacks not only harms your physical health, but also diminishes your mental fortitude. Food is not merely entertainment, it is the foundation of existence. Build mindful eating habits, savor each bite, and honor your body's needs. Health is not a static state, but an ongoing relationship with your body. Regular physical activity is the dialogue that keeps this relationship alive. Whether it's a brisk walk in the park, yoga, or weightlifting, movement is essential. Imagine yourself jogging in the quiet morning, the rhythm of your footsteps echoing in harmony with your heartbeat. Each step not only builds physical strength, but also fortifies mental resilience, reminding you of your ability to move forward in life. In our fast-paced world, mental health often takes a back seat, yet Stoic philosophers remind us to seek calm amidst chaos. Practices like meditation, journaling, or simply connecting with nature can help anchor your thoughts and manage stress. Equally important is sleep, the sacred time when your body and mind recover. The journey to health is not about perfection, but progress. Keep a journal, track milestones, and celebrate small victories. Did you drink an extra glass of water today? Did you choose a salad over fast food? These small wins, no matter how modest, add up to monumental changes. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus advised, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Invest in your health before 2025 begins, and you'll not only be ready for the coming year, but also lay the foundation for a fulfilling life. Your body is your home. Nurture it, cherish it, and watch how it transforms every aspect of your life. So, we've explored 10 important things to do before 2025 begins. These actions not only help you better prepare for the future, but also bring peace, confidence, and meaning to your life. Stoic philosophy reminds us that self-control and focusing on what truly matters are the keys to achieving growth and happiness. What do you think about these points? How many of the 10 things we discussed have you accomplished? Or is there something you'd like to add to the list? Share your thoughts in the comments, as it's also a way for us to learn and grow together. don't forget to hit like, share this video with those you care about, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming valuable content. See you in the next video.